Hi, it's Nikki. All right, so I got sick of filming stuff on my phone because it was like taking 100 years for it to upload to YouTube. So basically, I'm back on my camera, but I have very limited editing. So we'll go with none at all, basically. So I'm coming at you, unedited, which, to be fair, I don't actually do that much editing, but still there is some. Okay. So I'm gonna do the ReSEWlutions. I said I wasn't going to because I don't really, it just falls into that whole planning thing where I hate doing it. But I decided that since Crystal from Crystal Sews and Stuff tagged me in it and I like Crystal, I guess I will do it. And it's just questions. It's questions. It's not commitment. It's just questions. I can do that. I can answer questions. Okay, shouldn't be that hard. But first, I am wearing, I'm not gonna show you the whole thing because I'm gonna do a whole video with all the stuff I've been making, and it is a lot. Like, I'm just looking at the wreckage of my sewing room, and there's 4 tops that need hems, there's 2 muslins that I made, and there's 2 more projects cut out on the ground, and then what I'm wearing today. I've been busy, guys. Now that things have calmed down a bit and I have time to sew, I've been sewing. So yeah, and I'm gonna have even more time here in the future because, I mean, we're getting down to it. I'm closing on my house soon. So, but I am wearing Berta 6475. That was one of the patterns I just got. Okay, I made this view and it is right here on my body. And pretty happy with it, but I'll have plenty more to say when I do a review of all this crap that I've been making. And I'm currently stuffed in the corner, competing for window light with my banana plant. So let's just get on to it. Here are the questions. I wrote them down so I wouldn't look like an idiot, what with the whole not editing thing. Okay, and I've got my wine right here in my non-wine glass because those are gone. Okay. What is my favorite make of 2018 and why? Okay, so I couldn't really, I'm already screwing this up. I couldn't decide. So I wrote down my ginger jeans because they turned out beautifully with that embroidery that I did on the pocket. It's a few videos back. I really like those because they turned out so well, and I always love my gingers. They're always going to be a favorite of mine. Doesn't matter what question you're asking me, if it has something to do with favorite, then they're gonna be in it. But then I was also thinking, I was like, oh, I had made a dress at the very end of summer and I really liked it. It was like a kind of like a pinky purple color, but it had little like dots all, like a batik style rayon. It had little like multicolored dots on it. And it was so, I think it was a Vogue, very easy Vogue pattern. I can't remember. If you go back through the videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I only got to wear it one time. But I remember that one time I got to wear it, I felt like $1,000,000 in it. So I love that dress, and I am sad that I didn't get to wear it more. But that just means this summer I get to wear the hell out of it. And then those butterick dresses. One of them technically I made before that, but one of them I made this past summer. There's 2. It's like my tried and true. And Crystal, if you're watching this, you made that dress too. It's a good dress. I wore those things out. So those are also favorites because I was just wearing them to death. And then also that butterick top. Every time I wear it in a video, I get like 5 people asking me what the pattern is. It's butterick 6388. It's like a sweater with like a shawl collar that crosses over in the front. I made it out of like a white sweater knit with little confetti speckles through it. I'm loving that thing lately because it's been, well, it's Maryland, so it's been ice cold and then suddenly warm. But on the cold days, I reach for that thing because that collar, ooh, it's so good. In fact, one of the things that's being cut out right now is another one. So yeah, so like I said, I couldn't pick just one. There were so many good ones this year. Yeah. All right, next question. What did I attempt in 2018 that I won't be doing this year. I'm sorry, my writing is out of hand. Whew. Okay, so what did I try that I don't want to do this year? Exploding the size of my stash. Now, it may have seemed, and I may have felt at times, like it was just a crazy shopping spree for the year. But I'm going to be going through a dry spell, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty to choose from and that I didn't ever feel like I was limited based on what I had. So hopefully this year I won't be doing that anymore. I don't think I'll be able to afford to do it this year. And then I can sew out of my stash for the most part. I mean, here and there I might go pick something up. In fact, I already asked my mom, like, because I'm going to go, part of my road trip is going to be popping up to Michigan and going to visit with her and the rest of my family, but I asked her to take me to Fabric Store. So, I mean, I might buy a couple of things, but nothing like the epic fabric hauls you've been seeing out of me. So I'm sorry if you love those, but all good things must come to an end and moderation must reign supreme again. Okay. What will I continue doing? I mean, I'm gonna keep making stuff because maker's gonna make, right? I'm so stupid. Why do you like me? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna continue I'm just gonna make stuff, guys. That's what I do. Let's just move on. This can't get any worse. What am I gonna try this year? I don't know. What am I gonna try? What did I write? Okay. This is a good one. So one thing I'm gonna try doing more of this year because it worked out so well with Viv from Viv Mom Sews is once I get to Arizona, I'm gonna do my best to try and meet other people like me. So I think it would be so the whole time I've been out here, admittedly the shift that I work is a lot to do with the fact that I just don't get out that much. But also the community that I live in is very, it's not a small town, but it's like kind of isolated from anything going on. You know what I mean? So, and every time I'm at Joann's and I'm looking through the pattern books and someone sits down, I'm just like, oh my God, please let them be like me. Maybe I can talk to them. But then, you know, they look up like home deck. I'm just like, come on. There's gotta be someone else out here who's buying these patterns, but maybe not because I've never really had a time where I couldn't get the pattern I wanted because they're always there. So it leads me to believe that I'm apparently the only one who buys them, at least here. So when I get to Arizona, I'm gonna try to do my best to change that. So I already joined, or I requested to join a Facebook group for Arizona or Phoenix Sewist community or something, and I think they did like an event, like I think they had like kind of like frock tails. I think they do that in Australia and England. So I think they did like a thing like that, and it was in October of last year, and I was like, oh my God, maybe they'll do it again. So I requested, I'm not even there yet, and I already requested to join. And then what else am I gonna do? Oh, I was looking on Meetup to see if there's any groups. There's really not. It's mostly like quilting. Man, these quilters got it nailed on like hanging out with each other, but us garment sewers need to get our lives together. So yeah, so hopefully I can find my people when I get there, because I can't keep doing this thing that I've been doing where like I don't leave my house. So yeah, I need to make some friends. I mean, I have friends out there already from the last time I lived there, but it'd be nice to have some sewing friends. You know what I mean? Because it was so much fun talking to Viv that I just, like, I could do some more of that in my life. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is something I will be doing this year. And then question number 5, where do I see my handmade wardrobe by the end of this year? I don't know. I am not a planner. It sucks the joy out of this for me. This is not my job. This is my hobby. So when I sit down to do my hobby, it's like, what do I feel? It is wonderful when May rolls around and I get better and better each year where more of my things that I own are me made, but it certainly isn't like my mission. You get what I'm saying? Like, I still have a ton of clothes that are perfectly fine that I bought, right? So it is absolutely my intention to wear those things. And then when I am sewing, I don't get, you know, I don't get a ton of joy out of sewing, you know, like a plain black t-shirt. I don't care about it. I can just buy, look, and part of this is because I am I'm a basic bitch. Like, I have a very, even though it poses challenges to me on occasion. Did I just spit on my paper? I think I did. Well, that's staying in. Anyway, so what I was saying was, I have a very basic, average body type. Most patterns I am fit well within the size range, and when I go buy clothing in a store, I'm also generally well within the size range at the store. Now, I do struggle buying jeans sometimes, but then don't we all? You know what I mean? So, but that's not saying that I have a couple pairs of jeans that I love that I bought from the store, and they fit just fine. So I don't have the same types of fitting challenges, I think, that happen for others who choose to sew their own wardrobes in their entirety. For some people, it may be a challenge just to see if they can do it. Some people, it may be a necessity because they're not being served by the brands that are available to us. And that's fine. But for me, this is a hobby. It's not a requirement in my life. So while I love the fact that more of my things are being replaced by things that I have made myself, you know, like, it doesn't give me any joy to sew loungewear. It doesn't give me any joy to sew activewear. It doesn't make me happy to sew, like, you know, a plain black t-shirt when I can just go get one. You know, I'd rather spend my sewing time sewing things that make me excited. You know, and t-shirts are fine. I've been sewing a bunch of knit tops over here, but I think the thing is that it's in fabric that's exciting to me, or there's like a detail on it that I'm not going to be able to just buy. But I mean, do you get what I'm saying? So, so 1 year from now, I would love to see more of my wardrobe things that I made, but I don't think realistically, because the other part of this question is, how about in 5 years? I don't think 5 years from now you'll even see then an entire wardrobe made by me, because you know, there's just some things that I'm not interested in making, and that's fine. So if you're one of those people out there who's berating yourself for not having every stitch of clothing that you made, that you have being something that you made, stop beating yourself up. This isn't your job. Okay? All right. Pep talk of the day. And that's, oh, I gotta tag people. Okay, so I'm pretty late to this game, which is my own doing, which is fine. So when I was looking for people to tag, a lot of people have already done this. So here is who I'm tagging. Carol, just Carol. She's brand new. She's got 2 videos out. She did the seamstress tag, and then she did a Make 9 video. Now, let's all go check out her channel and encourage her to do this one too. It'll just, I mean, people, this is a searchable thing. People will look up this tag and then people will watch her channel. And I think she has a lot of interesting things to say, and I think she's coming at this with her own perspective. And I enjoyed her 2 videos that she has, and I hope that she does more. So maybe if a couple more people go over there and watch her channel, maybe encourage her to do this tag like I've tagged her in, right? Then maybe she'll continue making more, and I hope that she does, because the more voices that we have, the better, right? Okay, so Carol, just Carol, I'm tagging you. I'm also going to tag Erin Van Handel. She blasts off videos here and there. She did one on Amazon just recently that was pretty good. So yeah, I also recommend her channel. So hopefully she will see this and do the tag. I don't know. Nichole, the Selfish Sewist. Now, I don't think she's posted anything new for a while, but I always enjoy her videos. She just seems like the nicest girl. Yeah, so I watch her, and if she's watching me, I've tagged you. So get one of those videos out there. And then I also want to tag That Style, though. She also hasn't done a video in a while, but I also really enjoyed her channel. So this will just be a little bit of encouragement to them if they happen to catch this. If not, no big deal, whatevs. And then anyone else who's thinking about jumping in there with both feet, I tag you as well. I don't know who you are, but consider yourself tagged. No excuses, just do it. Okay, so that's it. And then everybody go watch Carol Just Carol and encourage her to make more videos because I think she's got some good stuff to say. So she's been sewing for a long time. There's no way that we're not gonna gain some wisdom from her. You know what I mean? Okay, that's it. I'm shutting it down. All right, goodbye.